Alrighty, everybody. I wanted to show you around and let you know that the majority of the, well, not the majority, but quite a few of the mods have quit working, and we're gonna have to check these out. So, literally out. We're gonna have to uncheck them and see if it works. So, that's what happens with mods, and I didn't manage them properly in terms of I did not turn off the auto download. I changed it for the main core software part of RimWorld. It's still on version 14, so that's good news, right? But there's other things as well. So quite a few of these mods are no longer they're just not compatible. So one thing I wanted to ask you was, did we want to go ahead and change and continue on and go to version 15 and see if these work? Now, the majority of these, they are going to work. That's the good news. I've made sure I've associated, right, with really good developers, and they do take care of their creations, right? They do manage them, keep them up to date, make sure that they're functioning, and that they stay up on the latest and greatest. So, yep, that's the one thing. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it here, give it a shot. It partially worked before. I don't think it's going to the best right now, but it at least will some, which is good news. So I am going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and check it out, and just to see what's going on. And well, we will take it from there. So, alright, go ahead and close this out. Yes, so the restart, okay, that's pretty standard. So go ahead and restart now. Okay, and that's looks pretty normal. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, let me go ahead and we'll go ahead and transition back, and we will go from there. So, alrighty. Now, okay, let me go ahead and transition some of the screens so that you all can actually see what the heck is going on. Alright, so it's RimWorld is loading in, and as you can see, there you go. Now, it's doing the reset, right? And what I was showing you before was the list of mods that was over here. So I'm going to go ahead and briefly show it to you. I'm not going to do this whole reset again. It should be fine. It should work. Well, let me rephrase that. It should at least be, I should be able to at least show you what's going on and see what's happening. So we will see. We will see. And I'm going to jump on the other screen here, do a little bit of an update, and make sure that things are okay. Alrighty, so let us see here. Okay, so it looks like over on this side it should alright, it's catching up. Cool. So you can see the debug log, right? A lot of the things are not functioning correctly. At least the CCL's working, so that's good. Common Core library and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and show you now. And as you can see in the red, these are not functioning even though they're on. So the version, because of the version change and all that I mentioned a few moments ago. So yep, all this stuff through here. Now I'm probably going to go ahead and do an update since I did not manage the versions correctly. And as you can see up here, version 0.15 is now available, of course, on their main website, of course, through Steam with the auto updates. it always does all that. So alrighty, let's go ahead and let's just see what happens. Now, if we load the game in, okay, cool. Hopefully it seems to be a bit laggy, probably because of the incompatibility of the mods and things like that. So we will see. Okay, so now, oh well, let's give it a shot. I know some of you wanted to see what would happen, and that's cool. So I'll go ahead and show you. There we go. I'm going to jump on the other menu while this loads and make sure things are okay. Hello everybody, I am back again. There's been a bit of an issue again with with Restream, so I'm going to go ahead and show you from the last couple of little micro vids or whatever actually came through before the crash. Unfortunately, it's not working today. It was working the other day with Warframe when I ran the test, so not sure what's happening. But I'm going to go ahead and at least show you what's occurring, and we can go from there. So, alrighty. Now, at the bottom, you see that a lot of the some of you did want to see what was working and what wasn't working. So, I wanted to show you first of all that, of course, in the middle, this window, well, things are just not working correctly. So, now, in terms of the map, still seems to be okay. Seems to be functioning at least. But as you could tell, there are some glitches and some things that just aren't working because of the incompatibility between versions. So some of you wanted to see what would happen, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the reason is, well, the save is already going to be screwed up some, but we might still be able to salvage it, which is fine. And I'm going to go for that once I do some updates. So I did want to do a couple of quick look arounds and just show you what's happening and go from there. So okay, and that's about it. Just wanted to show you to see what was going on. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't on earlier, as well as of course that little minor family emergency, but it could have been a lot worse, of course. So all is well and getting better, which is okay. So it is all good though. So alrighty, I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to do an update, and then I'll be back in a future vid, probably later on today, maybe in just a little while, depending on how long it updates. But just want to give a quick showing, see what's going on, let you know that version 15's out, that I screwed up with some of the updates. I did not get them out, or I did not pause them in time with some of the mods, and I did not go offline in time with Steam. So unfortunately, or that just happened. So RimWorld version 14 I still have technically, but since we were using mods, and that was the whole reason for this particular series, is to explore the mods, I just wanted to show you what was going on when the mods don't want to work well together because of version differences. So alright everybody, you take care, and I will see you in just a little while.